Ron Paul had an interesting moment at the debates, and it had nothing to do with policy. It started up a bit of a controversy. Does he have fake eyebrows? Well, let's go to the videotape, in this case pictures, and check out what people are talking about. So they are saying that Ron Paul has a thinner eyebrow and then a larger, bushier eyebrow that they believe is fake, that is drooping off of his thinner eyebrow. And by the way, not only is it thicker, but it is less gray than both his hair and what appears to be his real eyebrow, according to the conspiracy, underneath, okay? Now that's the picture, and here is the reaction. Jesse Benton, campaign spokesman, said the charges are, quote, stupid and insulting. Okay, all right, fair enough. That's very clear. He went on to say, Dr. Paul's allergies acted up a touch, and that's why you had that picture. At which point I went, whoa, you just lost me. Okay, I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, yeah, I guess so, it could be. And a lot of these politicians, they think that it's very important, and their advisors tell them, you have to look your best. Remember, Richard Nixon sweated on TV and it cost him the election with Kennedy, and maybe they want to make him look younger, and a lot of the other guys like Romney and Rick Perry have nice bushy eyebrows. And by the way, they call these, apparently they exist, and they call them eyebrow toupees. But is Ron Paul really doing that? No, I was a little skeptical. But his allergies acted up a touch. What does that have to do with a second eyebrow? That's the part that didn't make any sense to me. JR, can you explain it?
Not at all. That's I mean, because, you know, first, again, true, yeah, who cares, right? That's my first thought when I looked at it. But then, as they come to weird excuses, I'm like, well, there's some kind of subculture that I don't know about. Some people try and get rid of their unibrow. Some people try and add it. How is this industry even surviving? Do you need an eyebrow toupee? Do you need some, Jake?
Well, here's who does not need an eyebrow toupee. Me. Okay? If anything, I need a trimmer. But I think you're right. And because when you look at when I took a second look at the picture, it's not just drooping, it's kind of like crooked. So one part's sticking up, one part's sticking down, and they begin to think, hey, you know what? Maybe given their flimsy excuse, it might be true, which is really sad and needless. Look, this is not a big issue, but it's just funny, right? And in fact, the New York Times asked an eyebrow toupee specialist, Marina Valmy de Hadu, and she said, those glues are almost indestructible, so whoever put it on for them did not put it on correctly. So not only did they go with an eyebrow toupee, but they went with an amateur hack job on that. Next time, go with a professional.
In a roundabout way, she confirmed that it was a toupee. She didn't say, oh, if it was, she go, basically, no, that glue works. Whoever put it on for him is what messed up. It's obvious. She's glanced at it probably. It looks like she's like, oh yeah, that's a toupee. I put those on all the time.
Now, mind you, she's not associated with the campaign. I hear you, right? But she's like, yeah, come on. Who would do an eyebrow toupee like that, please? How many eyebrow toupee professionals could there be? It's amazing, man. But you know what? I don't mean to be too disparaging, because I know I'm privileged in this area. I'm in the top 1% of bushy eyebrows. So I feel bad for the other 99% like Ron Paul. I feel their pain. I don't want to be a traitor to my eyebrow class, but have I stretched this analogy too far?